this all-time record holder for home runs and games played at second base, won back-to-back MVP awards. Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan's the best player I've ever seen. He's the best player. He never made a mistake.
He could win a game with batting, with getting a base hit. He could steal a base. He could take a walk. He could hit a home run. If you had to win a game, you'd probably put Joe up to the plate.
Any list of the greatest second baseman of all time has to include Joe Morgan. Morgan was a 10-time All-Star, a 2-time MVP, a 2-time World Series champion, and won 5 consecutive Gold Glove awards.
I think Joe Morgan was probably the most dangerous second baseman hitter that I ever played against.
He did everything for us, hitting, speed, and defense, everything.
Joe Leonard Morgan was born September 19, 1943 in Bonham, Texas, before moving to Oakland, California. The oldest of 6 children, Morgan attended Castlemount High School, where he played baseball, basketball, and ran track. After 2 years at Oakland City College, Morgan signed with the newly formed franchise, the Houston Colt 45s. Morgan earned the full-time job at second base in 1965 and finished second in the Rookie of the Year voting. And though he stood only at 5'7", Morgan never let his lack of size stop him. He made 2 All-Star teams in his first 9 years with Houston. But it was a trade to Cincinnati after the 1971 season that put him on track for stardom.
We were in the room in Houston, and I'll never forget Bob Howsam saying this. He said, "We have just made a trade with Houston." And I told him afterwards, I said, "This is the best trade to me that you'll ever make in your lifetime."
In Morgan's first season with the Reds, he helped lead the team to a National League pennant, and he made the first of 8 straight All-Star teams with the club. In 1975, Morgan went on to win his first MVP award and lead the Reds to the 1975 Fall Classic. In Game 7 of that epic series, with the game tied 3-3 in the 9th, Morgan came up with men on first and third and 2 outs.
On my way to the plate, there was never one moment I didn't feel like I was going to get a base hit.
There's a looper, may drop. It's in for a hit, and the Reds have the lead 4-3.
The Reds went on to win their first World Series since 1940.
Geronimo's under, and Cincinnati has won the World Championship, beating the Boston Red Sox 4-3.
The following year produced the same result for the Big Red Machine.
That's it. The Cincinnati Reds win the World Series in 4 straight. It was a sweep.
The Reds won their 2nd straight World Series title, and Joe Morgan walked away with his 2nd consecutive MVP award. Morgan remained in Cincinnati through the 1979 season. Over the next few years, he made stops in Houston, San Francisco, Philadelphia, and Oakland, before retiring after the 1984 season. One of the highlights in his later years was in 1982. In one game in the bottom of the 7th with 2 men on, Morgan hit a go-ahead home run against the rival Dodgers on the final day of the season. That knocked Los Angeles out of the playoffs.
Way back goes Monday to the fence. It is gone! Home run, Joe Morgan! And the Giants lead the Dodgers 5-2.
Upon his retirement, Morgan found a home in the broadcast booth. After working for a few teams as an analyst, he did national games for ABC, NBC, and ESPN until 2010. But Morgan's greatest years were on the field. Morgan was elected to the Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility in 1990.
I'm going to take my place with all these great players. And now that my induction is complete, I feel like I belong here. But no matter how long I'm in the Hall of Fame, I think I'm always going to have problems trying to say Mays, Musial, and Morgan in the same breath.
In 1999, Morgan was named to baseball's All-Century team. There will never be another quite like Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan, without even a question, the greatest all-around second baseman in the history of the game.